it's your girl Paris, and I'm back at you guys with another, let's say it together, story time, okay? Since Valentine's Day is just around the corner, I decided that it's only necessary that I tell you guys about the most awkward, most weirdest, the most uncomfortable Valentine's Day that I've ever had in my life. And this is actually a collab with the beautiful Keysha Kaylee here on YouTube. She has an amazing channel. She does vlogs, she does story time, she does beauty, she does it all, and you guys are absolutely gonna love her. So when you're finished watching this video, make sure you click the link down below, go to her channel, show her, that was rude of you, bitch, show her some love and let her know that Paris sent you. I'm sure she has some crazy stuff to tell you guys as well. So this story time starts off with a very handsome, well-built, perfect white guy, and we're gonna call him Socks for reasons that you will find out later on in the video. So me and Socks met each other via, I don't remember. He was just on my contact list, like in my phone. We used to talk every now and then. Honestly, I don't remember how I met him, if it was on the internet, if it was in person, I don't remember. But Socks in my eyes was like the perfect white guy. He was just tall, he was handsome, he had his shit together. I was like, let me just snatch you up real quick. We weren't really interested in each other, not really talking to each other until like the middle of January. So we were talking, we were liking each other, we were feeling each other, you know what I'm saying? But then stuff just started to get really weird. I used to talk to him on the phone every single night, and one night he called me. This was, I think, like a week or two before Valentine's Day. He called me and he was drunk off his ass, okay? So Socks called me drunk off his ass, okay? And I was like, hello? He was talking some shit that I ain't never heard in my entire life, okay? This is when a whole nother side of Socks came alive, because I ain't never heard this shit in my life, honey, ever. He was like, Paris, I like you a lot, but like there's something I need to tell you. I was like, go ahead. What you need to tell me? He proceeded to tell me some stuff that was very unsettling with me. Very foreign to me. He's like, I like feet. I like feet a lot. And basically goes into details about his foot fetish. He told me that he likes to smell dirty socks. Okay, he likes to look at feet and he likes them in his mouth. To each his own, okay? But I don't play that. Homie don't play that. So I was just playing along. I was like, oh, okay, like that's fine, you know, like cool, like whatever, like, you know, I'm not about to participate in those type of activities, but if that's what you do, then that's what you do. But in my head, I was like, we done. That was definitely a deal breaker for me, because like, to me, that's some weird ass shit. I'm sorry. Smelling nasty, dirty feet, and you get off on that shit? Bye, nigga. So for the next couple of days, I was kind of ignoring his calls and ignoring his text messages until he left a voicemail on my phone, basically saying he's sorry for what he said. If that's not the type of things I'm into, like he won't bring it up again, and so on and so forth. At the end of the day, you do them things, and I don't. When I date someone, I date them to marry them, and I cannot see myself marrying a nigga who likes feet that much, that he wants to smell dirty ones and put them in his mouth. You nasty. So now it's the day before Valentine's Day. I get a call from him. I pick up the phone. Hello? He was like, open your door. I'm not there, but I left something for you. So I was like, okay. Open my door. I see a bouquet of flowers. Yes, he's very sweet. With a card on top of it. Like one of those mini little square cards that come with the actual bouquet. I opened it up and it says, will you be my Valentine? With a question mark. I was like, that's so sweet, but nigga, no. No, nigga. I'm sorry. So I had no plans for Valentine's Day because I was not about to be his Valentine. I messaged him back and I had to think of an excuse fast. My ass said I was going to Punta Cana. Where is Punta Cana located? Don't ask me. But I remember being on Groupon the night before and there were like, what's it called? Coupons for travel trips to Punta Cana. And it just popped up in my head. I was like, nigga, I'm going to Punta Cana, so I can't be your Valentine. I'm sorry. So he's like, have a safe trip. Like, I hope you have a great time. Blah, 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 blah. This guy, he was really, really nice. He really was. But I was not. I'm sorry. For me, like, a deal breaker is a deal breaker. I'm sorry. So again, had no plans for Valentine's Day. I was single. I didn't have a boo thing, nothing like that. Like, he was my boo thing, but like, I wasn't about to, you know, boo it up with him because he was all about to be. My friend, I want to say his name, but I know he'll get mad. Okay, what we gonna name him? My friend, we're gonna call him Enchilada because he's Mexican. My friend Enchilada asked me on Valentine's Day if I wanted to go grab something to eat with him. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'm down. What you mean? I'm down. Free food, I'm there. Anything free, I'm there. I'm about to eat the whole place up. What you mean? I'm always hungry. I'm down. Now, Enchilada was literally my friend. He was one of my best friends, my closest friends. We don't talk no more. Don't ask me why. He done had a baby. He engaged now. He can't talk to bitches no more. Okay, fine. That's cool. But anyway, so me and Enchilada go to Milestones. Milestones is like Milestones is like a grill and bar kind of like a restaurant place. We get there, we're eating, whatever. And about in the middle of our meal, Enchilada gets a call. And he's kind of just like, really, man? You can't get someone else to pick you up? Alright, okay. Give me like a half an hour. So I'm asking him what's wrong. So Enchilada was like, his friend got drunk at a bar, got kicked out of the bar. He can't drive home because he's drunk and he needs Enchilada to come pick him up. So I was like, okay, so like, let's go. Let's finish eating and you can go pick him up. He's like, yeah, but I wanted to watch a movie with you after. So I was like, oh, I'm down for a movie too. What you mean? We could get popcorn too. I'm still hungry. So he's like, I can either drop you off and pick you up later when I finish dropping him off, or we could just go together, pick him up, drop him home, and then go back to the movie. So I'm like, if I go home, I'm gonna fall asleep. Okay, niggeritis. So I'm just gonna go with you. We could pick him up and then watch the movie after. We're driving down the highway, going all the way to Mississauga, which is like, what, a 45-minute ride from where I live in Toronto. And we pull up to this bar. I'm a very socially awkward person, okay? So knowing that someone I didn't know was gonna come in the car, I automatically just zoomed in on my phone and I was just pretending like I was texting someone, even though I wasn't texting nobody because ain't no, like, my hotline don't blink. And his friend gets in the back seat, drunk. So his friend's like, hi, and I'm like, where I know that voice from? I turn around. Oh shit. It's Socks. My ass never knew that Enchilada and Socks knew each other. I did not know, had no clue. If that was the case, I wouldn't have been talking all that shit to Enchilada about Socks when we were eating. I never said Socks is a name, but I said there's this guy and he has a foot fetish and he wants to be my Valentine. I had to lie to him and tell him I was going to Punta Cana, and Enchilada was like, ha 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 ha, oh my god, what a nasty ass guy, right? I never knew any of this, guys. So I turn around and Socks is like, Paris? And I'm like, oh, hi. He's like, aren't you supposed to be in Punta Cana? I was like, oh, I missed my flight, I'm stuttering and shit. Remind you, Socks is drunk, okay, in the backseat of the car. He starts pouring his heart out to me, talking about he likes me so much, he doesn't understand what he did, I've been ignoring his calls, blah, 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 just going off until he starts crying. I was like, what? He starts crying, he's talking about, I know you're lying, I know you didn't go to Punta Cana, I know you weren't planning to go to Punta Cana, you only said that because you didn't want to be my Valentine, and now you're over here with one of my good friends, like how could you do this to me, blah 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 blah. I'm like, nigga, listen, I ain't your girl, so why you catch your feelings for? Let me throw them right back. He starts crying, like literally bawling his eyes out. I don't think that he wanted me to see that, but he's drunk. When you're drunk, you cry. I cry when I'm drunk. What you mean? So I wasn't judging him, but at the same time, like, I ain't your girl. Why you feel this way? Why you feel this way? So I told Enchilada, you know what? Just drop me home because you guys probably have a lot to talk about. Since he thinks that you stole his girl, even though I ain't your girl. So just drop me home. I'll talk to you later, Enchilada. I'm like, bye Socks, bye Enchilada. Drop me home. I left, went upstairs. As soon as I go upstairs, I get a call from Enchilada. Enchilada's like, come downstairs, we need to talk. All three of us need to talk. So basically, Enchilada and Socks had like a verbal argument over what was happening. He thought that me and Enchilada were dating, which we were not. We were literally friends. And Socks was just getting pissed at him, and Enchilada's just like, yo, Paris, come here, explain to him what we are, explain to him what we're doing. And I told him, I'm like, honestly, honest to God truth is I was not going to Punta Cana, and I lied to you for so-and-so reason. I didn't say in front of Enchilada. I basically told Enchilada, could you just give us a second? I'm like, you told me this, you told me that you like this, and you like that. That's just not who I am. When I date people, I date them to marry them. I don't date people for fun. I date you because I feel a way about you and I want us to be serious. And I could not see my husband smelling some nasty socks, okay? So he was still crying. I didn't know what to do. I was like, I'm just gonna go upstairs. I'm sorry, like, you know, whatever. He was texting me over and over again for a course of like, honestly, 7 months. 7. Not 1, not 5, but 7 months. And I would answer him here and there, but he basically got the hint that I didn't want to talk to him, and we cut all ties, and I haven't spoken to him since. And that's one of the most awkward, most embarrassing Valentines that I have ever had. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click the link down below to watch Keysha's storytime video. I'm sure she has something crazy to tell you guys. If you've had any experience like this, leave a comment down below and let me know, because I love reading your stories. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Don't gotta tell you twice, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye guys.
I'm not letting you walk. What are you talking about? She has a man-like move.